All right. Let's see. Let's see. We are going live. Conducting a Saturday afternoon work session. I have to leave here. Let me see. I have to be at Weatherford to pick up some lots in another auction I won at 4:30, and it's about an hour and 15 minutes. So what's that? 3:15. So I'm probably going to be ending today about 3. So between now and 3, I'm just going to be continue listing. I have been listing this morning since about 10 o'clock. Got up, had some coffee with the wife, had some breakfast, made some homemade pancakes and bacon. It was very yummy, and have been listing since then. I've got listed a Queen Anne cherry finish end table. What else did I list today? Listed a here. I'll show you some of the things I listed. Pretty cool. This is a German, kind of hard to see. This is a German barometer nautical weather service center, and I found a comp on this on Worth Point for like $89. It's been years ago, and just been listening to some other things. So probably won't be talking a whole lot, but maybe I can check in between listings. So next thing I'm about to list, I won this on auction. It was a part of a lot with some other things. It's a Spinner Deluxe Edition Domino game set. So I'm just going to take you with me as I do this. So let's see what it's worth. Clicking a couple of buttons, and we start off with eBay. All right, so I already typed it in. And these are the last 90 days. So 22 of these have sold. I always sort high to low. The top one looks like sold. Well, that one's brand new. All right, so let's filter by used. So one sold for $25.99 plus shipping. Let's see what kind of shipping they charge. Plus 14 shipping. So 14 and 26, so right at $40. A couple other things I like to do. That's the past 90 days. I want to look at the sell-through rate. There have been 19 that have sold. How many are available? 30 have available. So not a bad sell-through rate. And I also am going to check Terapeak. I'm going to go back the past year because I like to go at the high end of the market. Call me crazy. So let's look at this past 365 days. And let's high to low. $2.99. Well, that's not the right thing. Never open for 40. New one. This one's so that looks like the pricing's about right. I could go to Worth Point, but I don't think it's that rare. So we will go. Now, what I do is because I run sales all the time, and my minimum sale is 20% off. So what I like to do is take the high comp and I multiply it times 1.25. So that's going to be my starting point. I'm going to go $32.49 plus $14.99 shipping. All right. So, yeah, I just messaged Clay. Yeah. Well, I'm talking to the camera. Clay's like, you're doing it now versus later. The answer is yes, because I have to go to an auction at 3. So I'm gonna text him that. I have to go pick up some lots later today. All right, what's up, Scott? How's your Saturday? Ooh, let's take that off. Got it. Hope your Saturday's going well. Okay. So I found that. So now we gotta do a little photography. And what I have been doing is, I could also have done this on the eBay app. So I'm just gonna do the same thing. Spinner Deluxe edition. All right. Oh, I should put in Domino's. Well, my Saturday's going pretty well, Scott. Had pancakes and bacon for breakfast, so can't complain. And I have to leave here about 3:15 to go pick up a couple more lots I won in an auction. All right, here we go. That one says new, never opened. Dang it, this has been opened. But mine does have the instructions. So I'm going to put that in the picture. So similar. Yeah. I'm loving the auctions personally in the state sales. I found another one, a huge one. It's got so much stuff. I spent probably 2 hours looking at all the items and researching and placing bids on an auction that's a local auction here that's online. So that should definitely turn into some more inventory. All right. That was an easy item to list, or at least to take pictures of. There we go. And it's going to go in bin A18. So now I'm just going to save those pics, and then I move over to the laptop to finish the listing. That's typically my workflow. So those are saved. And let's complete the draft. I don't know. These live work sessions are kind of awkward. Like, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know if they're that good of a thing to do because I'm not fully 100% focused on listing. Because I'm aware the camera's on. Yeah, 1983. I typically prefer the one where we just kind of recap the day and go over thoughts and advise, show bolos and sells. But don't have time for that today. All right. I'm gonna create this listing now. So here. Hey, how's it going, Janet? How you doing? Thanks for stopping by. This is probably gonna be a very boring session, but I will just kind of show you how I'm doing things if you're bored. All right, so got to complete this draft. I borrowed this title. I just double check it. Everything looks good. I like that title. Do I have a store category for games? No, I should create one. Dang it. All right, let's do that. Well, here, let's do this. I've got so many tabs open, it's ridiculous. Let's go to selling. Let's see. I always struggle finding this. I think it's under manage store. Oh, and by the way, my 30-day sales are almost hitting 4K. I need a $15 sell today, and I'll be at 4K for the past 30 days. So I guess that is that's a little achievement for me. So that's some good news too. All right, here we go. Add category. So we will add a category. We'll call it board games and puzzles. Save it. Okay, now we got that category. Let's go back to the listing, refresh it. All right, now that category should be here. Yep. Oh, I already had board and strategy games. I could have put it under there too, board and strategy games. So yeah, that was kind of a dummy move. Clay says, okay, out right now for errands. If I get home, I'll come. Set up, come on. Just give him a thumbs up. No pressure. No UPC condition is good. The pictures are sideways. Let's flip them. Save it. And that one's good, and that one's good. Don't need a lot of pictures on something like this. All this looks good, just looking it over. So we'll keep that and just say same or next day shipping. Oh yeah, I forgot to do the SKU. So I like to put a custom SKU so I can find the item. So it's going to be in bin A18. Point the price I paid for it, which came out $6.22, and the date it was, the month of the year it was purchased, so I can do aged inventory if I need to. All right, nope, no auction. Let me look at my notes. What did I say I was doing on this pricing? $32.49. We'll just say $32.99. Actually, you know what? I like to go big. Let's go $34.99. Items over 25, I'll usually allow offers to be made. Allow buyers to be anonymous, immediate payment, 30 days, going to do free returns to get that boost in traffic, flat shipping, we'll call it $14.99. We will do international. Had quite a few international sales lately too, but through GPS and through this right here, the eBay International Standard Delivery. Let me see that box. It doesn't need a giant box. We'll call it a 8x8x4. And we'll call it, I always go higher than what it probably is to cover myself. We'll say 5 pounds. Now, should I promote this? Oh, the sell-through rate was pretty decent. So because the sell-through rate's pretty decent, I'm not going to promote it. Like if the sell-through rate was slow, I probably would promote it. And we're going to list it. And that should be it. Now I could cross-list this. I've been cross-listing some things on OfferUp, but I think on this item, it's probably not worth my time to do that. So I'm going to leave it there. All right, let me catch up on comments. Not for me. Was that what I said was boring? I'll back in, Janet. Scott's in the house. Dumpster diver. Dad. Yeah, thanks, Scott. Like little goes. I'm always trying to inch up. I think that just get a little bit better each day. Stay consistent. Thank you, Janet. It's a work in progress. Work in progress. Do you revert all that? Revert? What do you mean revert? Reinvest. Do I reinvest all that money? That's a good question. Most of it. So, and keep in mind I have Poshmark, and actually I do more sales on Poshmark than eBay. So when we moved into this house, my wife and daughters somehow got me to promise a swimming pool. And we were looking for a house with a swimming pool, and we couldn't find one that met the other things we were looking for. So we got this house contingent upon the fact that we would get a swimming pool. So my brother-in-law, who builds pools and he has like a big company, he built the pool. He gave us a great deal on it, but still, you know, a big pool is expensive. So I send over $1,000 a month into our general house. So I guess that would kind of be like a salary in a way. So I'm sending $1,000 a month into our household budget, and I am also helping to pay off some debt that we have. So other than that, yeah, it all gets reinvested, and I'm constantly buying more inventory. So I think you got to do that to grow. So yeah, reinvesting most of it. All right, where was that box? Okay, here's the lot I'm working on currently. Oh my gosh, that's heavy. It's a bit much for one hand. Okay, so let's see what we got next. This thing had 4 items. Next thing I'm going to list is a deluxe poker set. By the way, I do like some poker, some Texas Hold'em. 200 poker chips, two decks of playing cards. Let me open this bad boy up. Just check it out. And then we'll look at some comps. Oh. Looks vintage for sure. Oh my gosh, I did that upside down. Oh, this is actually. Are these sealed? Or are they just stuck together? These are sealed. So this would be new open box. Sweet. New open box. Now I don't know. I don't know. Like when I was researching this, like when I'm doing that, I'll look up like what something in a lot. And kind of do comps on it, and then sometimes the other stuff I just look as bonus. All right, so once again, this is what we're going to be looking up. Deluxe poker set. Let me set her over here. Huh, it's got an old price tag of $1, like from the retail store. So you know that thing is old. All right, so come with me as we do some comp research on this. We're going to screen share. All right, deluxe poker set. It also has a barcode. Scan it. 200 poker chips. But we'll see what this pulls up. Oh, there it is. Yep, that's it. $17.99 free shipping. Let's see how many of these. All right, so there's 7 have sold. Now these are pulling up all these. 33 out of 7. So decent, but not spectacular sell-through rate. I'm going to. Here, I'm going to do this. I'm going to go to. Dang it. I'm going to go peek a little further. Let's go back a year. Sometimes you just get they don't do proper research. Okay, well, that's a very specific title too. Deluxe poker set 200. Let's take out the Texas Hold'em because they just added that keyword, but that's not actually in the. Don't want to narrow it down too much. All right, yep, $17.99. So kind of looks like that's about what it's worth. But at this point, I put my full value on the first item, those dominoes. So my cost of goods on this will be 0. All right. So let me pull that out. Actually, I'm also going to try to scan the barcode. That might pull up more. Yeah, I wouldn't mind playing some Texas Hold'em. Wouldn't mind at all. I've got my volume up. No exact matches. All right, so that's fine. Oh, 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 oh. What's that? Let me tell you a quick story. Like my eBay cash register sound, I can never get it to work or stay working. So I downloaded another cash register sound, and that one works. So that's what I heard. You just heard that was an eBay sound. And it's set to go off like 5 or 6. I was like, "Did you do 6 things?" I'm like, "No, it was just one thing, but I really want to make sure I heard that sell." This was a pretty cool little sell right now, and my sells have been good since yesterday. Here, I'll show you. I'll show y'all real quick. I think listing really works. So let's do this. I'll just show you what sold and a couple other things that have sold since yesterday, since I shipped yesterday afternoon. All right, print labels and ship, which I don't ship on Saturdays normally. Okay, so this is, I'll show you real quick. This is, what's the oldest? Oh, that's the newest. So one of these books from another lot I won, The Power of Your Subconscious Mind. Just, that sold, I think last night or this morning. It sold for $19.99, free shipping. I think I probably spent about 20 cents average cost of goods on that. So another pair of Nikes from a storage unit I won. This was a big sell. I was telling Kevin, the thrifting lounge, about that this morning. This was over $100 sell. Pair of Mephisto, which is a really good brand. And I picked these up at a garage sale with a lady that was closing out her Poshmark closet. And I bought like 6 or 7 or 8 really good pair of shoes for about $10 each. These are Mephisto walking shoes. They're leather, lace up. So anytime I see Mephisto, I check it out. And that I paid $10 for. That sold for $129. I don't know if that was free shipping or not. Let's see. No, plus shipping. $129 plus $10 shipping. Oh, but I do have a coupon code on my store if you spend over, and that's a good thing to help you too, to help to get some more sales. I have a coupon code that you get $10 off on orders over, here it is, orders over $100. So that's a good promotion to run. But still, so what's up? Take away the tax. So 135 minus 10, that's like 125 on a $10 shoe. That will work. And of course, all these these headbands, they're nice little $10, $15 sales that from my Nike unit. They just keep coming all the time. There's like 4 of them that sold. And this is what just sold right now. That's weird. What is it? Oh, I had to do an unpaid item case. For this was, where did I find this? I think this was a storage unit. Or no, I think maybe garage sale. I mean, all these things run together. But this is like an angel ornament. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Lots of real party in the dark. What did I pay for that? I paid 4. Yeah, I think this was a garage sale. Paid 4 for that, but it sold for, golly, I charged a lot for shipping too. $26.99 plus, I don't know what I was thinking, plus all that shipping. So that's a good flip, or decent flip. And I want to see something right now. All right, let me get back out of here. Let me see, because I would think I was $15 short on my 90-day selling total. Let's refresh that. No, not quite to 7K yet, or it hasn't updated. All right, I am off task. So let's get back to it. What was I doing? The poker. Okay. So I got to take the pictures. So let's find that poker set that sold. All right, so we're gonna look it up again on the phone. Deluxe poker set. We'll just put 200 chips. And I'll also put vintage into this title. New vintage. Actually, I can probably get more now that I think about it. Because I'll check out theirs, but if theirs was pre-owned and it went for that, a brand new one should obviously be worth more. All right. Man, some of these worth some money. No, theirs was also brand new. So $17.99, go a little higher. So we'll go $19.99. So one like this. Do a little photography here. Got a picture of the front. Get it from the side. And we'll get it from the back. Let's see, did they? I'm gonna look at their listing if they actually took the stuff out. Yep, they did. All right, so let me go. one picture of all the goodies. Got the things. Cards just fell up. Just fell up. All right. And we like to put the box behind it. And the instructions up front. All right. One last picture. Let's fold that up. That looks kind of sloppy. All right, now we're done. Let me see. I got a message too. Let me check my message. It's from the lady that just bought that angel. Actually, she had bought it, had it paint. I sent feedback once, so I'm sure I will like. I will like. I sent feedback by mistake. Oh no! Don't tell me she sent bad feedback. Well, I do have the message. Well, oh, okay. She already gave me good positive feedback, so I will respond to her. You always want to keep your service sharp. So I'm going to tell her thank you. I'm going to reply. See, all these things are distracting though. Like, really, when you're listing, you shouldn't be answering emails or anything else. It gets you out of your rhythm. I'm sure you'll love it. If you have any further questions, just reach out to me. She likes angels. Have a blessed weekend, Brian. System is happy. All right. All right, so let's save that as a draft. Now I'm going to, I'll take you with me again. Go to listings under drafts. And let's complete this. All right, check the title. Title looks good. I'm going to put it under a category. I think it'll go under my games and strategy. Wait, where is it? Oh, board. Yeah, there we go. Board games and board and strategy games. SKU, which is my inventory. It's going in A18. Cost of goods is 0 because I put all the cost of goods on that domino set, and then the month and year that this goes into my inventory. It is new. Just check the photos. Photos look pretty good. Check this one. Yeah, that's fine. Nothing else needs to go up here. This is a simple listing. You don't need to write a whole research paper on this. I do like to include, I do same or next day shipping. All right, we're gonna go fixed price. Let me see. They sold it $17.99. I'd like to go 1 1/4, $22.49. We'll go $22.99 with free shipping. I'm not gonna take offers on that because it's less than 25. Require immediate payment. Allow them to be anonymous. I do free returns to get that top rated plus rating. Flat cost. Priority mail will be free. It's going to be over £1, I can tell. International. We'll do calculated. And I don't know. Let's say 16 by 10 by 6. Call it 5 pounds. I am going to promote this one based on the sell-through rate. I'm going to put it at 1%. All that I'm promoting in May are at 1%. And then next month, I'm going to test them at 2%. List that item. And let's get it back in the box and into the inventory bin. All right, we are live with that one. Let's see, Janet, it looks like he created a little photo booth. Yeah, I have a light box here behind me for my smaller items. I have the lights pretty low. I could turn them up to make them brighter. So yeah, I think a light box, like Francie, and I don't know if Francie's on right now, but she's one of my viewers that's on here a lot. She lives locally. I actually had 2 light boxes, and I sold her one of mine. And she said it makes her pictures a lot better. And actually, Monday, I'm having a lister come on part-time. I'm going to be training him how to list part-time. And I'll probably train him while I work, but the plan is, because he's like a family friend, the plan is, like, I list during the day right now. Like, when I'm done, after he's trained, like, he can list from, you know, maybe 6 to 9 or 10 or whatever. How does he get the pics from the phone? All right, so I have the eBay app on my phone, right? So I'm logged in. It's the same account as on the computer. So I create my listing. I take my pictures in the listing on the phone. I save it as a draft, and I go back to the computer. So I just find that's a little faster. I know some people you can do the whole thing on your phone. If you're gonna do the whole thing on your computer, you know, you have to get your pictures from your phone to your computer one way or another, whether it's an SD card or if you got a Mac. I think you can airdrop them, but I don't have a Mac. And look at this, I left out the freaking directions. Man, come on, Brian. All right, so we got that one listed. All right, what's next? Ugh. The complete casting kit. This is new. Complete casting kit. Create the memory of a lifetime. Oh, so look, you can do like hands or whatnot. Huh. All right. I don't know. Let's see. I think on this one, I'm gonna try the barcode first. You know, it looks like an old barcode. This looks like new dead stock, something that's new but that's old. That's always interesting to me, but I'm gonna try it anyway. Yeah, it's not even reading that code. All right, so we're gonna do it the old way. We're gonna look it up. Could also use the Amazon seller app. Let's try that, where it scans it with a picture. Right. It's not coming up. So it looks like this thing is not on Amazon. All right, so we can always look her up. All right, come with me as we do this. Complete another draft, Terra Creek. All right, search. Hands, complete casting kit. There we go. So there's 3 available. Prices look good, but what we know what matters is what has sold. So that's the magic question. 3 available, 3 have sold. Sort them high to low. So that tells you that's a good sell-through rate. So in 90 days, this should sell. So the highest one sold at $39.95 with free shipping, free returns. I mean, this go first class. It probably costs 10 to 12 to ship. All right, so I'm going to start with that listing. And keep in mind when I do these lots that, like, it started with those dominoes, and you've seen as I've done each of these, right? Like at this point, my cost of goods is 0. Like I put all my cost of goods on those dominoes, and that should make profit too. Hi, Kelly. Glad you could stop by this afternoon. Just doing a little live listing. I feel like I'm kind of talking to myself. I wonder if I do too many of these live listing shows, if I permanently start talking to myself. All right. So let's pull this up. And once again, I'm showing you on the computer, Janet, like the process. But what I did on the computer, I do the same thing on the app on my phone, so I wouldn't have to waste that time, to be honest. But it's easier for you to see on the screen, so that's the way I do it that way. But if it was just me, I would just look this up on my app. Hands complete. So I'm doing the same thing I just did on the screen, but now it's on the eBay app. And it shows me the same thing. 3 available, 3 sold. So, what do y'all think? Should I do promoted listings based on that sell-through rate? 3 available, 3 have sold. I already know what I think, but what do y'all think? Oh, I also need to, yeah, all right. So let's take our photos. Get from the front. Do the rotation from the side. It's sealed, so I'm definitely not going to open it up. That would make it not new anymore. That would make it new open box. And I don't know, we got 4 pictures. We'll get one on the top just for overkill. Now I'm going to save these, Janet. Here, let me keep this out until I get it listed, because I might need to see the box. So I'm going to save it as a draft and then finish on the laptop. So this was a lot of games. Complete the draft. So once again, they went $39.95. I'll probably go a little higher. It's not a game. I don't really have a category for that. I'm gonna leave it at other. UPC code is correct. It is new. Brand is Hands. Yeah, that's a weird brand. Hands. Does it have an MPN number, a model number? I don't think so. Not on this one. So no model number. Keep the listing simple. It is new. I don't think. I'm just gonna. I don't like to say how I'm gonna ship it, because I might do FedEx or something if it's cheaper. So I just like to let them know I ship fast. Same or next day shipping. Oh, and I forgot to put in my SKU number. So this has also been A18. Cost of goods is 0, and the month and year that it goes into inventory. We're going fixed price. And let's see. They sold $9.95. I'd like to go higher. Let's go 40. Wait, did I do that right? Seems a bit high. Maybe that is right. Times 1.25. $49.99. Let's do it, because I do promotions all the time. I do sales, so I will take offers on that one. Allow them to remain anonymous. That's fine. Let's get that immediate payment. 30 days. We'll do free returns. And do we want to do free shipping on this? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do free shipping. I go forth on the free shipping. Like, it does boost you higher. But you know what? But then again, I think the sell-through rate is good enough. You don't have to do free shipping. So I'm not going to. I'm gonna let's $9.99 shipping. We do calculated international shipping. I think that will go in a 12 by 12 by 8 box. 5 pounds, maybe a little bit. It's okay. Doesn't really matter that much on this end. We're not going to do promoted because don't need to. The sell-through rate's good, and there's not a lot of them. So we're going to list it. All right, let's put it in inventory. Okie dokie. Catch up on the chat real quick. Kelly's picking up groceries. Order. Yep, I love. Well, I use Instacart mostly where they deliver them, but I also like the Walmart pickup where you just like what you do, just pick them up. They bring them to your car. That's pretty nice, pretty sweet. I don't think. Nope. Yep, you are right, Janet. I don't think so either. Now, if there were 100 available and only 3 had sold, then definitely would need to do promoted. That'd be a terrible sell-through rate. But you're right on that one. The sell-through rate was 100%. Men, how's it going, Mike? Glad you could drop by. Clay's out doing errands. No telling with that boy what he's up to. He's probably washing his car for his cousin Angie to have a nice clean car. All right. The next and last item from that lot, my $5 lot, is a bonsai. Bonsai makes me think of Karate Kids. This one's kind of cool. Let's see. I always thought bonsai trees were really neat. I wonder if I could actually grow one. Ooh. Now, let me show you what's in here. So we have the packing. So this is new. I guess this is the soil. Huh. No, this one's interesting. Should I sell this? Well, I'm going to see what the comps are on it first. Should I try to grow my very own bonsai tree? Oh, and it's got the paperwork, the sticker, the special pruning. I guess these are the bonsai pruning trimmers. Makes me think of Karate Kid. All right, let me look I don't know if this doesn't have a high resale value. This might be fun to like grow a freaking bonsai tree. Special offer: 5-year-old bonsai tree. It says for the beginner or more experienced gardener, everything needed to experience the fine ancient art of bonsai. Grow your own trees from seeds. This kit contains a clay bonsai pot, pruning shears, Japanese black pine seed, copper wire, row markers, soil, and instruction booklets. Wow. All right, let me scan it. I almost kind of hope this isn't worth a whole lot because it seems like a fun project. But let's scan the barcode. We got 2 available. None have sold. Let me look on Terapeak. I'm gonna go back a little bit further. And I'll take you on my trip as we hunt for the elusive bonsai tree. My daughter loves to garden too, so this could be a fun. This could be a fun little thing to do. It's vintage bonsai potting kit. So we'll do bonsai potting kit. All right, let's look back to past year. Wow. It's a little different, but I mean, it's the same type of. Well, we could also look on Terapeak. Oh, this is another thing I listed today. This was in a different lot. Carmen Metropolitan, 1993. hand painted in Italy. So actually like a pitcher or vase. This is the handle, and this is where the water comes out. Kind of cool. Let's look. Bonsai planting kit. Let's go high to low. Those are some fancy ones. Yeah, I mean, probably go for 25, 30 bucks. I don't know. I'm gonna put this aside. Let's see if my daughter, maybe that could be something we could do. Maybe even my wife. See if they're interested. If not, I can always come back and list it. That's a good thing about reselling too, though, right? That things that we wouldn't either normally buy or we wouldn't want to spend that much money on, you can come across really cheap or free. Oh, that's right. That's right. Kelly, you told me that. eBay Poshman is also an Instacart shopper. If I wasn't teaching and if I need a side stream, I would probably do that as well. I think that I don't mind shopping. Oh, how'd it go? Went to my first estate sale today. Ah, how was it, Mike? In person, I'm assuming? Got some great news from my estate sale lady. What was the news? Do tell. I've been digging the online auctions and online estate sales. Probably want to get into some in-person ones too myself. All right, so that lot is complete. Gosh, which lot do I want to do next? I don't know what I was thinking. I got a bunch of dishes and stuff. Which are not. I mean, I'm so ready. Let's look over here. What do we got? Oh no, I know something. This one's cool. All right, the next that I won. Let's see. It has an Adam hat and leather whip for $5. So I have to measure this thing. How the lighting is bad in here, but it's got this long black leather whip. Like pretty substantial too. This is like the Indiana Jones lot right here. And I did look up comps on these Adam hats, and I got a big head. It don't fit me. But the comps on these, apparently they go for good money. So, well, actually, let's pull this out. So this is like your Indiana Jones starter kit right here. Yeah, that's so much. All right. So check out the inside. Medium 7 to 7 1/8. Obviously, I got a much bigger head than medium. Still got the insert inside. So this is all right. So, wow, you got early tickets. Have you known her for a long time, Mike? Because I realize that that's the direction I need to go in, is making those connections to either go in early like what you're doing, or scale up and be able to buy out whole estate sales. I love that. All right. Dang, somebody's grilling. One of my neighbors are. It smells good. It smells like steak or burgers. Dang. All right, let's look up this Adam hat. Adam hat. Okay. That's men's. We gotta narrow this down. Let's go to used. Pre-owned. 556 available. Let's mark it as sold. 556 available, 148 of sold. That's about a 25% sell-through rate. Not the greatest, but should move over time. Let's look at the top end of the market. All right, so let's get mine in my hand to see which one matches. Okay. Oh, look at these. Somebody's going for big money. I don't know enough about hats. This one kind of looks like it might be it. Let's take a closer look. Sold for $34 plus $11.75 shipping. All right. Yeah, that looks very similar to the inside. All right. There's a straw. Mine's not straw though. Let me see if I can see the material. This tag has it. Got some small print. It's definitely not straw, but it's the same style as that one. That one has a band. This is a different color. It's got a fur. What's fur? What are they talking about fur? Oh, it's got a fur band. Okay. Well, you don't always have to find the exact one. You're just trying to get an idea of the market. Another straw one. That was 2. Got the feather. Let's see if we can find my color. I think this will be the color. So this is it, except it's straw, and this is also close. Mm-hmm. That one's similar. Wish mine had a feather or something. Apparently these feathers make it nice. All right, so I'm just gonna go with this between these two. It's this style, but straw. That one for 48 plus shipping. I always like to play at the top of the market. I say go big. Let's go $49.99 plus $12.99 shipping. You can always put it on sale. You can always adjust the price later. All right. Catch up on the chat real quick before I take photos of it. Did her a big favor. What was the favor like? Buying, explain. Oh, big piano. There you go. I think that's part of it, right, Mike? That you've got to be able. If you want someone to help you out, you've got to be able. You've got to figure out what they need from you, so you can. It's a win-win situation. All right. Let's photograph this Adam's hat. Adam hat. All right. Took a little long to look up too. Wow, that one went for $89.99. Here's a black one that went for like $79. Yeah, I'm gonna go on the high end, even though my color isn't black. All right, so one like this. It took a while. Get the tag in. Try to get the angle. Do the turn and rotate. Zoom in on the atom tag. Ice cream trucks out there. Anybody want an ice cream? From the top. From the inside. And let's get the atom label and the size. All right. We got it all. Got that hat photographed. Just waiting for it to upload. All right, it's uploaded, so let's save it as a draft. Now I'm going to finish the listing online. You could take a look if you're so inclined. Okay. All right. Vintage. I don't know what Holmberg means. I'm not gonna put something in there where I don't know what it means. I could look it up, but I'm trying to. Vintage men's hat. You want the brand closer. So that's bad cattle. So we'll do vintage Adam men's hat. It's not black felt. I guess that's like a taupe. Taupe. Size 7. I think this is 7.5. No, 7 1/8. Yep. 7 2 7 and 1. All right. I don't know what all these keywords are here. Vintage Adam men's hat taupe. I'm going to keep it simple. I just don't know enough about hats. All right. This will go in the vintage, antique, or collectible. Overall, it's in good condition. Here, let's tighten this picture up a little bit. Could have done the eBay white removal background tool too. That's still pretty good. All right, size. We're going to update the size and the color. Brand is correct. Style. Anybody know what Holmberg is? Is a style? I'm going to look that up because let's learn something. Holmberg hat. Let's see what that. It does seem to be the style. So I'm going to leave that in there. Fedora. That might be a keyword to put in there too. Fedora, Holmberg. I think more people might search for Fedora though. Material, felt, feels like felt. I don't know. Now all I do here, I'm just going to copy my title, put it down in my description, break it up a little bit. Vintage Adam. Should have an apostrophe in there. And I don't like this. Or are we putting some stuff in cap and some not? That's tacky. Vintage Adam men's hat. Fedora. Put the color on a separate line. Put the size on a separate line. Same or next. A shipping. Wish Kevin was here. He's the vintage clothes guy. He'll be able to tell me. Kevin knows his vintage clothes. Me, not so much. All right. God, what did we? Man, the prices were all over the place on these. I'm gonna go high. I'm gonna go $79.99. We'll take offers. They can remain anonymous. We do want immediate payment. Free returns. That's cool. I'm gonna do flat rate. Priority mail at $12.99. Shipping. We're going to do some international shipping here. I'm going worldwide. Yeah, that box looks fine. The weight looks fine. We are going to do promoted listings. Sell-through rate wasn't spectacular. And, oh, got to put my SKU. Where's this going to go? I don't know if I want that in the bin. Do I want this in the bin? I guess it could, yeah, it'll be okay in the bin. So we'll go, I'll put this in a plastic bag to keep the dust off in case there's any dust. A18. All right, now the cost of goods on this, the lot was $5 plus fees plus taxes. I already know from similar lots at $622. So I'm going to put the complete cost of goods on this one hat. So we're going to put the month and year it was listed. And I think we're good. Let's list it. I just need to get my plastic baggie. Come on, you can do it. There we go. All right. Hello, Swamp Picker. How are you? Glad you could stop by today. Just doing a little bit of listing. Just listed this Adams hat. So I'm going to step away for a second to get a plastic bag. I'll be right back. Over here are my shipping supplies. And I don't know, maybe someone can answer out there. Like, this is another thing. I sent this to Dr. Lori. I think this is a Fenton plum basket in the, oh, break that thing. And and you can kind of see it. I'm waiting to confirm from her because if it is Fenton, it's worth some good money. But I'm waiting to hear back from her. All right, what time is it? 2:40. Probably gonna list one more item today before I have to go pick up my next auction lots I won. Ooh, is this gonna fit in here? Nope, it's not. So I'm just gonna put it loose. Should be all right. All right, let's catch up on the chat. Yeah, how's Instacart going? Staying busy. Everybody's checking on everybody else. All right. Now, good grief. The other part to the Indiana Jones lot is this giant. Probably have to measure this thing. This giant leather whip, man. All right, let's look up some whips. I don't think I've ever looked up a whip, but hey, first time for everything. All right, let's journey into the land of whips. All right, let's just do, I don't know, we'll start out small because I don't know anything about whips. Probably leather. Let's narrow this down. Oh, there it was. It's black. God. All right, these are solds. All right, I got to narrow this down. This ain't going to cut it. Let's do leather whip. I don't know if it's leather, bullhide. Is there a spot for used? Yeah, there we go, pre-owned. How are these whips? Now, I looked at this before I bought it, and the comps were good. What am I doing wrong? All right, let's pull it. I don't know. Holy cow. Flocker, kangaroo. All right. Now let's narrow it down to black. Man, most of these are new. Used. Holy cow. John Brady signature. Bullwhip. Terry Jackowhip. Some of these whips are over $100. Black braided 6-foot bullwhip with tassel end. Huh. All right. So let me see if there's any type of branding on this. I guess would be the first thing to look for. I want Indiana Jones' thing, but I'd probably tear something up out here. I don't know. I don't see any branding on it. Trying to look at some keywords now. Bullwhip, bullwhip, bullwhip. I don't know what the brand is. If there is a brand. Leather whip, kangaroo, leather whip. Those are different styles. All right, let's look in the categories. Riding whips and crops. I think that would be a good place to look. All right. Narrow it down to color, black. See, I don't know much about whips. Most of these are new, so we get to the used. Fine braid, red and black leather bullwhip. Rare. Can't pronounce that. Braided. All right, so mine does look braided. God, that's not a very good sell price. But let's take a look. Maybe I can learn some keywords. Mine's in much better shape than that, though. So let's try braided bullwhip. That's the thing about reselling. It's every day you learn something new. We're putting bullwhip together. I don't know. Let's see. 232. How many have sold? 107. So about half of them have sold. These brand news are going cheap. See, this is unbranded. Unbranded. Let me take a look at this. Like, why did this go for so much? $3.99? What is it about this whip? All right, that is a unique style. Golly, how'd they get so much money for that? $3.99. Cowhide. Let me try to find one like mine. See, this kind of looks like it. Yeah. Genuine leather, short, Volchatka bullwhip with a cable inside and braided knot. They do have a braided knot. And that's a small whip. Huh. So $88 for that. All right, let me keep looking. That's giving me an idea. one 85 best offer, $59.99, 59, 39. They're all over the place on these. Leather bullwhip, 2 meters, 8. Okay, that kind of looks similar too. It's a new one though. That one sold for 59. These are new. This one's pre-owned, but that has a different handle. All right. Goodness, hard to price this thing. Kind of liking this one. This one's close. That one's crazy. That sold for so much. Antique. How do you know it's antique? Come on. Why is it enlarging? Right, that's a different handle. I think at $99.99 to start it. And we could always come down. And I'll have to measure this thing. Yeah, I'll have to measure. Oh, I wasn't even sharing the screen. Yeah, Instacart's great. Love it. Yeah, that would be a good video, Mike. Do you know much about them, Janet? Like, how do you know if it's expensive or not? Like, can you look at this and tell? It's got like brass. It's hard to tell, but there's like brass nails in it. It's leather. It's braided. Trying to get the lighting on it. There we go. It's braided. And it's freaking long. Like, it just goes on forever. And on the end, I don't know, it's got this little piece. Pleasure. That's kinky. Kinky. I don't know. I'll stew on that one. It's probably my last listing of the day because I'm here in about 5 minutes. I'm gonna have to get off to go throw on some shoes to go pick up these lots. But when in doubt, I like to go high on the listings because who knows if it is longer, it could be. Yeah, this one's longer. So you think maybe it's horse? Has something to do with horses? All right, I'll maybe try that. Maybe it's a bullwhip, a horse whip. I'll have to research that some more later. Scott's going to go for the pleasure. Are you going to receive the whip, Scott, or give the whip? Going down treacherous roads now. Treacherous roads. I got a decent amount listed today, and I got some bigger items like a piece of furniture, the cherry Queen Anne end table. Man, it was unbranded. That's the only thing. It looks just like some very expensive brands. 50 Shades of Grey. Oh, hey, Jay. All right. Maybe Jay's into this kind of thing. He can help us out. So there's the handle. It appears to be leather. Looks braided with these like brass nail heads. And then it's braided and it's really long. It just goes on and on and on. Let's see if I can. I'm 6'4", and it's way longer than my wingspan. My wingspan is 6'4". It's at least 8 feet. 8 feet long. 8 foot long whip, roughly, plus or minus. Scott's a giver. Scott, I could make you a good deal on this. You could be my second YouTube sell. Make you a deal somebody can't refuse. Look under rodeo supplies. All right, thanks for that tip, Janet. Now tomorrow, here's the thing. Like I've been working my butt off, to be honest. Like I'm pretty much working from like 7 a.m. till 6 p.m. listing. Well, not listing, reselling. You know, and that does include taking some time for lunch and breakfast and taking my daily Patreon call and shipping, but at least 4 hours of listing a day. And I'm kind of mentally drained. Today's Saturday. So tomorrow I'm doing nothing reselling related, and I'm gonna start making Sundays my. Should be doing that anyway. Making Sundays my day off, and hopefully that'll recharge me. And what would really help, I'd love to take like a 3-day weekend and go somewhere, but I don't know with all this Corona out there. I don't know how safe that is. I don't know what you call that. Like it's a little bit frayed there, but they've got like this. I guess that's supposed to sting a little bit. It's like a little tassel, maybe. Yeah, no. But anyway, yeah, I'm definitely kind of tired. And tomorrow, my oldest son, Austin, he's coming back home. He's just graduating from college. It sucks that didn't have a proper graduation. He's got, boy, smart. He's got a bachelor's in physics / astronomy, and I think he's going to grad school. So he'll be coming back in while he's figuring out which grad school or what the next step is. Go bullwhips go to a very thin, and I think that's pretty thin. It goes really thick to, I mean, I guess thin is relative. Like it's thin compared to where it starts, like one strand. So if that's not a bull, could it be like what Jenna was saying, maybe a horsewhip? Yeah, of course. Yeah, I already took care of that. My wife can be. I don't. Yeah, yeah. I've got her this. It doesn't sound romantic at all, but that's kind of how she functions. Like this big, because when we built a pool on one side of the house, there was a big storage building, like a $5,000 storage building that the previous owner had in. We had to remove it to put the pool in. So now we've got all these tools and stuff where we don't have anywhere to put them. And I've taken over the garage with my reselling. So she loves the patio back there, but because it stresses, so it doesn't sound about her one of those big plastic sheds, so I can put all those tools in, so she can recapture the back patio because she loves the back patio. What do you mean it's broken? How is a whip broken? What do you mean snapped? Whip. Yikes! No, I'm scared she might try to use it on me. No, 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 no. What do you mean it looks broken, Jay? How is it broken? Kind of look like the other ones I was looking at online. Yeah, y'all don't forget tomorrow's Mother's Day. Take care of your mothers, your wives, grandmothers. I'll look at the ends more tomorrow. Um, I don't know if it's missing an end. I guess maybe somebody could put it on. Not sure. Never bought or sold a whip before, but it came with the Atom hat. You couldn't say no to that kind of price. What y'all got going on today? Anybody got anything exciting happening? Well, let's see. We're at 2:56. I need to go, guys. I've got to go pick up these other lots I want at an auction. It's kind of far. Usually, if I do an auction that's pretty far, I like to buy a lot of stuff. Here, let me pull up that invoice real quick. Let's see, what did I buy? Well, I bought 4 lots. One had a bread slicer in it and a bunch of like new kitchen gadgets. And those things are kind of selling right now with a lot of people stuck at home. I bought another lot of some vintage oscillating tabletop fans, and I comped them. And they were going for good money. Paid $1 for 3 of those vintage fans. That's crazy. And I paid $1.25 for the bread slicer and other lot. Bought a, what is this? A crock fry steamer fondue 4 cook. I think I remember. God, I'm a stuff. I bought a fondue. I think it was new in box, like a fondue kit for $4. And lastly, I bought a Royal VF 1012MX paper shredder that's tested and working for $5.50. And all these I comped, and all these were going for good money on eBay. So I'm spending $20.76 on 4 lots, and I'm sure they'll make probably $100 plus. As Clay would say, I will be doing my Stride mileage app. And last time I drove out to this auction place, round trip, it gave me like $45 tax savings. So if I look at it that way, other than time, which I wouldn't be doing anything else, that tax credit offsets what I paid for the auction. So that's cool. Then I'll have some more inventory to list. I still have some to list here. And I got another auction ending Thursday. I've got a lot of bids on, and I've got another auction I went crazy on this morning. It's a great auction. It ends in like 5 days and change. And it's kind of scary because I looked at my bids, because I spent like 2 hours going through it. Like 2 hours going through it, and like my max bid on all those lots is like 2,000. Like I'm only in like 145 right now. So I'm like, yikes. I almost kind of hope some people outbid me on some of those, so I don't have to pay that much. But then again, it takes money to make money, and none of that stuff will I lose money on. Just got to get it listed. And I do have a part-time lister coming on board Monday, so that'll. Yep, I got the hand sanitizer. I've got the bandana mask. I have an N95 mask, but that thing, man, it gets too freaking hot. And I ordered some washable cloth masks off of eBay, so I hope those get here soon. Well, the one that I'm picking up today, Janet, it's local to my area. So I don't think it would help you. Now, I will tell you another one I use a lot, which a lot of people use. It's high bid. I'll use high bid. So if you're not doing any auctions, look on high bid. Put in your zip code and your search radius. Like I usually do about 100 miles from my zip code, and it'll pull in all those auctions and estate sales that are on high bid. And I'm trying to find more sites because a lot of people do use high bid, but you can still get some good deals. You just, in my opinion, you got to be willing to sit down on the computer and research a lot of comps, which it's weird. I love the research part of it. Like I can spend hours doing that crap. It's kind of sick. But anyway, hope that helps you. All right, guys, have a good Saturday. Take care of your mamas tomorrow. Get some stuff listed or whatever you're doing today. And until Monday, y'all have a great weekend. I'm out. Peace.